Ladies and gentlemen, after an extended hiatus, welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. My name is Tom. I support Man United. This guy doesn't, and his name is
Ian.
And today, we're going to talk to you about
Premier League predictions. Alright, come on.
We're back, baby! Woo! It's been like a week. A week of nothing. A week of no football.
It feels, it's more like two really, isn't it, by the time it rolls around. Okay. But welcome back everybody to Premier League predictions. We're round 32 now of the Premier League, plus Oxford, plus a mystery game, as the board tells you back there. Back to the Premier League, back to the two-horse race at the top, the kind of already finished battle at the bottom with only one place left to go for, and the creamy middle of the top four.
Like a cream egg.
Which is really
like
kind of...
cream egg.
One of the, arguably more exciting than the title race.
Arr.
But before we get into all of that, before we get into all of that, and before we talk about the resurgence of Oxford United, here is Thomas to give you a little bit of housekeeping.
Please look below. We've time-stamped every match, so feel free to just click on it and listen to the 12 seconds that we give it. Also below that is a series of our social media links. Please click, subscribe, like, do your thing with us, homie. And without further ado, I'm gonna blunder on through.
Mm-hmm.
For early match on Saturday, the 30th of March, is Fulham versus Man City.
Well, last time we had Man City, they played Swansea, and we predicted that it would be a landslide. It was not. They just about squeaked through against Swansea.
Yeah.
But I do think this one will be a bit more cut and dry, and I am going for a 3-0 City win.
Hard to argue with that, Mr. Allen. I am gonna go with a 4-1 scoreline.
Oh, I noticed you've done a different score from me there, Tom.
I have. That's because I'm down. Yeah,
That's right, baby. It's coming home, and with only a few games left, this Mackie D's lunch is going to be, oh man, baby. And while Tom cries, we're going to move on to the next one. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Southampton.
I see a Brighton victory.
Big game.
2-1
Yeah.
to the Albion.
Yeah, they've had, obviously with the cup win as well. Did you see that keeper fuck up at the end? Oh my god. What is that Millwall goalie doing?
I honestly no idea.
And he actually had a pretty good game apart from that, the poor bugger. But Brighton had a good win, a good couple of wins in the Premier League, good win in the FA Cup. I think they're going to win this one as well. I'm going to go 1-0.
The next match, Burnley are going to play host to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Burnley need it. Burnley need it. They do. I think they've lost 4 or 5 in a row. Wolves are obviously on a high at the moment as a club. I think I'm going to put this one down as a draw. 1 apiece.
I'm going to copy Ian Allen and say 1 apiece.
Not advised. Not advised. Crystal Palace, Huddersfield Town.
I mean, anyone picking Huddersfield Town to win a game is an idiot, but then anyone picking Crystal Palace to win at home is equally an idiot.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean...
0-0 all over, isn't it?
Yeah, why not? 0-0.
There you go. And you say, that's what, I can talk you into anything. 4-0, surely.
To Huddersfield.
Palace have got to win this one, surely. I know they're really bad at home, but surely they're going to do this against Huddersfield. I think they're going to win by 2-1.
Next match of the day is Leicester City hosting AFC Bournemouth.
Brendan?
Brendan?
Who's your boy here? Because Brendan's your boy.
Brendan is not my boy.
What do you mean? I thought you loved Brendan Rodgers.
No, I'm an Eddie Howe guy.
Oh, so you're
Liverpool's ex-manager is not my best friend.
Yeah, but he's ex-manager.
Yeah.
So he sabotaged them winning the league.
He did try really hard to ruin that season.
He did. I think he did better when he didn't have Suarez. They just didn't give him a chance. They did
just pretty much sack him right after that.
This one is going to... I do think Leicester are going to win this game. And it does seem like I have a habit of just picking the home side to win all the time. But I think they're going to win this by 2-1.
Just for the sake of changing it, 3-1.
But enough about that game, because it's time for the main event!
Manchester United versus Watford Football Club.
Now, it should be me that leads off, Tom, but I just cannot do it with them being your club, so you lead the way.
I think Man United come back to winning ways against an up and down Watford club. I think it's a 1-0 squeaky bum victory. Go on, read me the riot
This is a
act.
scared, frightened little child of a club with a charlatan who's been found out. Again, his tactics are absolutely shocking. He's even isolated Lukaku now from the team. He's not playing Lingard. He's not playing Rashford. They've been dropped by Southgate, so they're not even in the England plans anymore. This is a effing joke of a manager, and therefore I have to back Watford to win by 2-1.
I don't even know how to respond to you right now.
You heard it here first, folks. Bring back Mourinho!
Louis Van Gaal.
Louis Van Gaal. Louis Van Gaal. West Ham United versus Everton.
I'm gonna have to go with an Everton victory here.
Are you going to go with an Everton?
I'm gonna have to go with an Everton victory here. Sorry, I was totally knocked off my train of thought. I'm gonna have to go with an Everton victory here. Third time saying that. I'm gonna have to go with Everton.
Who are you backing? Just stop.
Everton 2-0.
West Ham 2-1 then.
Okay, wonderful. On to the next game.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were going to do.
No, I'm doing...
Alright, looks like I'm stuck with that. Well, it worked for you last time, having Everton. I'm going to back West Ham. I'll stick with 2-1 then.
Awesome, right. Moving into Sunday, only 2 matches. The first one, the early match, Cardiff City vs Chelsea.
Oh. Cardiff need a win. Chelsea so unpredictable. I could see this being quite like the Wolves game for Chelsea, where they go down early doors and are rescued by a late Hazard goal, and it's 1-1.
I'm going to go with 2-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't see it being a fun game to watch.
Nope.
Unlike this game, where we have the 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, which has Tom's favourite team, Liverpool, versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Ian, they're both playing red, but I failed to see the connection anymore.
Tottenham playing white.
I need a new job.
We'll get to that. But we'll find out the results of that when this is cut. But anyway, Tom, what do you think?
Spurs 2-1.
Ooh. No, I can't. I don't want to back Liverpool, but I kind of have to in this one, and I am going to say that they will win 3-1 against Spurs in this one.
Fair enough. Monday, last match of the week, or possibly not really.
You forgot about this game. I'll let you lead on.
8 o'clock, Arsenal host Newcastle.
Sorry, Arsenal and Newcastle fans. I think Arsenal win this one. They're very good at home. 2-0 Arsenal win.
I'll go 3-1 because Arsenal just can't not concede.
Are you backing Arsenal to win?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
My soul it's coming out of me right now. It's leaking out there.
I can see it.
Do you see that haze back there?
I can see.
That's my
You're
nose.
riding the Emery train all the way to the Champions League.
I hate Unai Emery. Anyway, moving on. Ian, I think there's a match close to your heart you might want to bring up.
This is a big game in League One, which in the last couple of weeks saw my boys leap up to 13th in the table. They are on a roll. It's Oxford United versus Wycombe Wanderers.
Well, much like your hatred of the conspiracy theory at Man United, Carl Robinson is quite literally a dumpster fire that's in charge of a football club. That man can eat a bag of and choke on them while he does it. I am so literally sick of him. I refuse to back Oxford United in any match. Having watched the most boring football of my life there at least twice now, I'm going to go with a Wycombe Wanderers 2-1 victory over Oxford United. Scum!
Okay.
Scum!
Well, these sort of things do happen because Wycombe have been in terrible form. They've plummeted down the league now. The league's so tight, Oxford had 2 wins and that's why they jumped up so high. But this is the sort of game you'd expect Oxford to win, but they'd probably lose. That being said, I can't back against the master and messiah of Robinson. He is going to guide us through. We just have to have faith in him. Another 1-0 win.
Excellent.
We are not done. We're not done. There's one more game we have to do. It's a mystery. It's wrapped in a mystery box. Thomas, what are we doing?
It's the early match on Sunday. It's very exciting. It's the only 2 teams in this country that are any good at football or can play each other and produce something close to football. It is Celtic hosting Rangers.
Okay, is this in the National League?
This is in the International Midlothian Hearts League.
Okay, so National League North?
North and South, I believe.
So 3 tiers below the league, English League 2.
Like, if we were to introduce them to Britain, neither of them would get above National League South.
Agreed. But this is the old firm derby, Tom. This is a heated, passionate battle. Rangers actually won the last one, but I don't think they're going to win this one. But in the spirit of things, I'm going to let you go first because you are 13-10 down in scores.
Thank you for reminding me.
So what are you going to pick?
3-1 Celtic. Sorry, Stephen, that's happening.
In a tried, honoured, very biased opinions tradition, I am going to back Rangers. And I'm going to go with a 1-0 Rangers win.
Did you just mind manipulate me into picking Celtic so you could pick Rangers? Because somehow I'm just
I would say
that.
quite honestly that Celtic probably will win. They are the best side in Scotland, sorry Rangers fans. But just a little interesting note to end with. You did say that. If Celtic and Rangers honestly did come into the Premiership, where do you think they would finish?
I don't think you could put them in the Premier. I think you'd have to put them in the Championship.
Really? Even Celtic?
Yeah. I don't think they don't have that many world-class players. They're a Championship side, so are Rangers. Come at me, bro.